Two state legislators are trying to find co-sponsors for bills that would impose stricter punishments for people convicted of driving drunk.
But some say more time should be spent on prevention. Fox 11's Bill Miston brings us multiple views tonight.
According to the U.S. Department of Transportation, 196 people died in alcohol-related crashes on Wisconsin roads in 2011. Nationally, nearly 10,000.
Our laws in Wisconsin are not quite as strong as some of the other states.
State Representative Jim Ott and Republican State Senator Alberta Darling of River Hills are proposing first-time offenders would be charged with a misdemeanor if their blood alcohol concentration is 0.15% or more. First-time offenders would have to appear in court, even if facing a municipal fine for an OWI. And a person's third OWI would be a felony, and police could seize the car.
There's nothing in these bills that prevent a person from going out and having a good time. Whatever a person decides to drink, if they reach the point where they're impaired, my goal would be to keep them from driving.
We do feel that it's a step in the right direction.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving, or MAD, National President Jan Withers says while the proposals are good, they aren't the best.
Drunk driving, should be looked upon as a crime. Wisconsin is the only state, actually, in the nation that does not.
Ott says the laws are better today than they were in the past, but he believes these proposals will be better deterrents.
The goal is to decrease the amount of drunk driving, which would actually decrease the number of arrests and decrease the number of convictions and ultimately make our roads safer.
The recidivism rate for OWI is fairly high.
Green Bay police say oftentimes people pulled over for OWI already have 2 or 3 on the record.
In the course of a year, there are several people that are arrested for OWI that are repeat offenders. With current sanctions, whether it be an interlock device or other sanctions imposed by the court, people do still re-offend.
We don't condone people driving drunk.
Brown County Tavern League President Barry Fitzgerald says some of the laws currently in place are fine. He says the problem lies with those who drink and drive repeatedly.
We feel that the laws that are in place for first-time offenders certainly are adequate. We have no objection to strengthening penalties for repeat offenders. And a very high amount of the people who do get DUIs are repeat offenders.
MAD says the only way to stop repeat offenders from offending again is to require alcohol ignition interlock devices. But here in Wisconsin, the only way you're going to get one of these if you're a first-time offender is if your blood alcohol concentration is 0.15 or higher.
Bill Miston, Fox 11 News.
Ott tells us it's too early to say who else might sponsor the bills. He hopes they will be more successful this legislative session than they were last time around.